Greetings little mortals, I am going to cover what should be done going forward. Boycotts are useless, as this issue is an internal problem with the company. There is little we as consumers can do to stop it. We can, however, through the First Amendment in the US, voice our displeasure. One such user came to me earlier mentioning a similar incident to mine where my phone number was in the hands of the Twitter users group. The Twitter users group asked me to do something vile and I promptly blocked the number in question. This was how I learned of this issue. At the time I assumed hoyovers would be smarter than the actions they took. When the person that spoke to me addressed the assumed origin, she got a quick dismissal but wondered if the security of the game was an issue. Thankfully the issue was eventually tracked down to one with the phone provider, but before she could update hoyovers on that, it was dismissed. This further confirms that this problem has become systemic. Since punishing the game is not an option, we will have to find other ways of stopping these senseless vile attacks on male VAs, and not just in gaming. I am still in Twitter jail for trashing on the Me Too movement. I stand that I have done nothing wrong and my statement is not in violation of any rules that should be there. Again, this is a forum of attack that is being protected by insiders, so any updates to such issues will have to be delivered through other forums of social media, preferably in the comments section. What we can do is not encourage or humor false reports, be handled with quick termination of the target. This action only serves to give them what they want, as proven by the Twitter user. We can also now actually partly cast shame on the habit of just getting rid of the issue by removing the VA, since this does not solve the issue in any real capacity. Most of the damage to this system, however, is going to have to come through the male VAs themselves. By helping them get in touch with proper lawyers who can handle the situation within their budget, stress can be put on the company through contractual obligations. Something as simple as agreeing on the third party to investigate these issues is a way of stopping HR in their tracks. By finding a company they agree to on both sides, the contract will shackle HR out of being involved, so it is assured they will fight these contract points viciously. Bad HR has rapidly become a bigger issue in today's world. Because of this, any HR statements can pretty much be thrown in the trash can. Bosses are sometimes afraid of the HR departments that need to be demoted in power they hold in companies. If the HR is being inhuman, they have already violated their main purpose. If they have already made the workplace hostile, they need to be removed for cause. If we are to undo all the damage Inuheart caused the HR industry, HR will have to be willing to change. If HR is going to refuse to change, companies will have to make HR obsolete to a point where we will take it under advisement, but no is a common answer they hear when dealing with these cases. As terrible as this last point sounds, we cannot project any reports on these issues. Without the court's involvement, the presumption is innocent till proven guilty, and if guilt cannot be proven, we should not hold out the flags of these false accusers. This includes spreading their comments, works and/or additions to the community. By ignoring the issue, if no solid evidence is presented, it will be a false accuser screeching into a void. It will also protect us as bystanders in the case the VA does seek justice, as any spreading of the false statement as truth we provide can be taken as defamation. If we are going to stop them, we need a counter system that prevents the VA from losing their livelihood over false statements. While the allegations are serious, they are still fraudulent in the end. We need to assure the companies we will not hold them at fault for the false statements if they chose to go after the false accusers. Let's shine a bright light on that shadow and see how big that demon really is.